Hey guys, this is Wheeling, and I do have some really bad news to tell you guys. Apparently, as some of you guys may know, a lot of people don't actually know by the rules that you're not supposed to do stuff on Instagram, and I do see a lot of people just posting a lot of inappropriate things. However, to stop this war immediately, I'm gonna have to tell you guys that you're not allowed to be posting a lot of inappropriate things. This includes your privates. So don't do that. Apparently this case actually happens, and unfortunately it will. And apparently for these posts on social media, it has to be family friendly. There's absolutely no violence or no racism, no bullying, or no harassing. This actually means no swearing as well. I'm gonna have to tell you the story about what happened to Mr. Gerald Lim. He apparently used the F word on his story. But unfortunately, it was really lucky that these guys didn't remove his account. Because if it did, then I'm afraid that Gerald will get into serious trouble. It has to be the same thing as the time Gerald had to put a lot of bad words. Apparently, he used a lot of profanity in his comments or his posts sometimes. And sometimes in the story, he would just use the F word, which is not that good. And including his YouTube videos as well, I do see my friends using the F word, and I do see them commenting on these things, they use the F words, should they believe them? But this case is not acceptable. I don't like that kind of word, especially at school. At school, you could see a lot of people using these profanity words. However, this is the case that people don't listen. And guys, I don't have to tell you this again, but please stop using all these profanity words. Profanity is really unacceptable, especially on Instagram, Facebook, Twitter, Snapchat, and even YouTube. If you do that, you guys will get into serious trouble. This is not a lie. I know that some people had done this. However, this is the case that people need to do. They need to stop using all these words which are bad. Unfortunately, the swear words continue once or twice. So apparently, in that case, I am not really that happy due to the fact that people use a lot of bad words. However, in this case, it also happens in Gmail as well. The person who wanted to use all these kinds of negative words or some kind of harassment, this is unacceptable, and I don't like that kind of that word. I'm gonna tell you the story about what happened to my friend who used to be in my school. There was this one girl who we just called Lim Ziling. Apparently, she was the one that tried to bully my friend, Safa. Unfortunately, the bullying did happen to my friend, and she did not know what to do. So apparently, for this case, she didn't even commit suicide. This is the really scary thing that you have ever done to a friend. And come on, guys, this needs to stop. Cyberbullying needs to stop already. Because I do see a lot of people having this kind of problem. And apparently, this case also happens to teenagers as well, including kids. And parents, please teach your kids some respect. If you do not teach your kids some respect, it's gonna be a problem. I've seen people doing a lot of these things once or twice, but I am not that happy now because of the cyberbullying that did happen in my school, and a lot of teens would use that. People may think that you are kind, but sometimes it's not. It's never going to happen. And I'm gonna have to tell you guys one strict rule. If you guys keep on bullying each other, then you're going to suffer serious consequences. If you bully a lot of people in these comments like YouTube, Instagram, or any kind of social media, this is considered bullying, and this is not okay. I do see a lot of people using Instagram a lot, but sometimes the person may do something bad. And also, there's actually one thing I almost forgot to tell you. A student that used to be in my school actually did try to do this thing, and it's called sexting. Sexting is never okay to others, and it makes the person feel uncomfortable. However, I noticed some girls will get like really sexed out. It makes them feel a little like creeped out. So guys, please don't do any more of this kind of things. These things are really unacceptable, and this needs to stop immediately. If this doesn't stop, I'm afraid you're going to get the serious consequences. Because of this, I wasn't really sure if you're allowed to do these kinds of stuff. This is also another thing that you need to watch out for. Here is the part. Let me explain this again. You guys are not allowed to bully each other, or you're not allowed to say lots of mean stuff. Especially if a person is autistic or has disabilities. Because if you do bully them, this is going to be a problem for you guys, and you're not supposed to be doing this. Because if you try to do this to your friend, especially in WhatsApp, apparently you're going to actually do suffer the serious consequences, and I do think that it is going to affect the person. So guys, let me tell you guys something this straight. Watch your mouth and don't swear. This especially goes to people that wanted to do such a thing like that. Teenagers, they don't listen to each other. Some of them, especially when you guys do something bad. It's not good, and this could get you into serious trouble. Well, that's all for now that I'm gonna have to tell you guys, and I just hope this could teach you a very strict and severe lesson to all of you guys that use this kind of website. So I'm gonna hope the best of you guys to be nice, be curious, and stay alert. Thank you guys for watching this video. I hope this could teach you a very strict lesson. If not, this is gonna get really worse, and I'm afraid that it is going to get really bad nowadays.